Good afternoon. So yesterday we had some games, and let's go through them and see how we performed actually. We had Champions League. It came back yesterday, and the Conference League, the qualifiers came back. The Champions League has just come back. The Conference League was already going on. So let's start with the Champions League. We had Iberia and Bratislava. I told people to be safe, to play it safe. 1.5, and yeah, it ended 2-0. So that's a good one. And Sabah, it ended 1-0. We had told people to play it safe at a 1.5, but then we had also told them to, if you wanted to, just stretch it a little bit, you can just go for the home team because Sabah was bigger than it's called Kuopi and something like that. Most of these teams, they've never met each other. So that's why most of the scenarios we talk about goals because most of them they've never actually met each other. So since the competition was like widened, really widened, so they've never met each other. So there's very little to work with in terms of head to head and things like that. We can only work with goals. Anyway, Ararat and Shamrock Rovers, it ended 2-0. That's another safe one, 1.5. Then Mjalbi, call it what you want. That's in I think that team is in Sweden, but it was playing Lincoln Red, and we said Lincoln Red is losing. It had to lose, and those that wanted to spice it up could have done like over 2.5. It ended 3-0. So both of them, the safe one and the unsafe one, were they all went through. Then AGF and Lech Poznan ended 4-1. Lech Poznan winning that, so the safe 1.5 was a tick. And we had told people that wanted to go for the wins and all that to guard it. But AGF lost. They got a red card actually. I watched that match. Not too much, but they lost. Fenerbahce won 1-0. Yeah, we told you it's going to win. That was like the show of the day. 1-0. And I'm amused that they won only with 1-0. I didn't watch the match, but I'm really amused. Then Thun and Dinamo Zagreb 1-1. This was the surprise of the day because I really expected these guys to go above 2.5. But regardless we move. You manage a risk. If you don't know how to manage a risk, look for a video of mine where I talk about managing risk. Anyway, Sturm Graz and Hearts, it ended 4-0. I told you some people were here arguing with me that Hearts played well and all that, and so it's like, okay, Sturm Graz isn't the best team in the world, but they've played this competition before. They've been here before. They are always here. They just fall short and maybe end up in Conference League or Europa or something like that. But Hearts it's its first time here. Like, it was even a miracle season for them to win or to compete to almost win last season. Anyway, Klaksvik. Yeah, it's Klaksvik and Zalgiris ended 0-0, and we had guarded Zalgiris 1x. We had guarded Klaksvik 1x. That is home or draw. That was a good one. And LAN was with Crvena Zvezda. We said Crvena Zvezda is winning, and we also advise people to even add in a flair of over 2.5 if possible, if your book guy allows it. And it ended 4-0. So Crvena Zvezda was bowling. That's all you need to know. Then Vikingu and Hapoel Beersheva, it was 1.5 or 2.5. Like, to play it safe, 1.5. To stretch it a bit, 2.5. It ended 2-1. Vikingu is winning, so this Israeli team, the Hapoel guys, may be going back home or whatever. In the Conference League, there was 3 matches. That is Gothenburg versus Tallinn. We said over 2.5, and the game was 2-1 to Levadia Tallinn. I really thought Gothenburg is going to win though, but apparently didn't win. Then Floriana and FC Drita ended 1-1. we said 1.5, or you guard the away team, which is Drita, FC Drita, and it ended 1-1. So both of them were a goal. Then Atat Bisem, it ended 6-2. Atat Bisem lost 6-2 at home. That was brutal, I guess. But then I went on my app and compiled a few of them, and we got two winning receipts. One was odd 5.92, another one was odd 2.27. That's in the Conference League. The 5.2 came in from the Champions League. Anyway, that was what went on. Let's talk about today. Today, we have 3 leagues. I have them here. Let me check. Champions League, of course, and Conference League, of course. The third one is Uzbekistan Superliga. So we start off with Uzbekistan. Now, Lokomotiv is versing Andijon. Now, Andijon, Lokomotiv has won 14 times. The other one, there's 2 draws and 2 losses. So, just to be safe, I said I would prefer for you to guard Lokomotiv, because it has a very good odds. It's like 2 point something, so that would give it like a 1.3. It's good to, figure it out like that. Then Marshal Mubarak and Nasaf. Now, Nasaf is a good team. Marshal Mubarak is one of those struggling ones. So it's either you guard the away team or like you do an over 1.5, because I'm expecting like 3 goals at least. So to be safe, you can do an over 1.5. And Neshibaku, no, Kokand and AGMK were still in Uzbekistan. Same result. Guard the away team or like one over 1.5. Guard the away team because these AGMK guys have 11 wins, 4 draws, and just only 5 for Kokand. So I would go for a 1.5, or I got the 2. But let's go to Champions League and Conference League. Netshibaku and Dynamo Minsk. Now, both of these guys are low-scoring teams. Very low. Like 5 goals in each of their last 3 matches. So, under 2.5 is a very reasonable one. Very reasonable one. Bohemians and FC Balkan. Very low-scoring teams. Bohemians has scored 4 in the last 3. Balkan has scored 6 in the last 3. I would go for an under 3.5 and maybe guard Bohemians because it's at home. And like I said, most of these teams have never played each other, so most of them have no history of playing each other. I think only one person today, only one pair has played each other, and I think it's the next one. No. Let's first go to the Elite Serie in Norway. Bodo Glimt and HamKam. Easy win. Sure win. This is the sure for the day. Like yesterday I talked about Fenerbahce. This is the one for today. Bodo Glimt with HamKam. Then Lillestrøm and Viking. Bodo Glimt, don't forget to add in a flair of even an over 2.5 can work. Anyway, Lillestrøm and Viking. These teams are almost equal, like 19 wins each and 13 draws. Yeah. And the goals it's insane. Lillestrøm has scored 10 in the last 3. Viking has scored 6 in the last 3. So 1.5 is not just reasonable. It is one of the easiest decisions. But you can go as high as 2.5. It's okay. But 1.5 is safe. Omonia Nicosia and Kairat Almaty. These are the only ones that have played each other, because both of them have been one of those Europa classic teams. But they've played each other 2 times and they drew both of them. So, but we can't go with the head-to-head here, so we can go with the goals, at least the previous goals. Omonia Nicosia has scored 7 goals in the last three. Kairat has scored 9 goals, and yeah, over 1.5 is very reasonable. You can also guard the home team, which is Omonia Nicosia, because it's at home. It's just logical. Then Levski, Sofia, and Craiova. 9 goals for Levski Sofia in the previous three matches, and 7 for Craiova. So 1.5, and guard the home team, which is 1x. Another reasonable one. Then Istanbul and Intertoku, 9-5. You get 9 goals for Istanbul in the last three matches, 5 for Intertoku. I'm saying over 2.5 here because Istanbul is a big team, like quite bigger. Like it may not be scoring a lot of goals now, but I think it can open up here because Intertoku is like weak compared to Istanbul, betiqsocial, or whatever they call it. FK Vardar and Riga FC. Now these guys have overscored, both of them. Vardar has scored 10 in the last three. Riga has scored 14 in the last three. So I'd go for 1.5 to be safe and 2.5 just to stretch it out a little bit. If you want to stretch it out. Over, I mean. Then Spartak Trnava and FK CSKA 1948. These ones, Spartak has scored 9 goals in the previous 3 games, and CSKA has scored 6. So over 1.5, and guard the home team. Željeznica and Braga, another example. 8 for Željeznica in the last 3, and 9 for Braga in the last 3. Ideally, I wouldn't be giving over 2.5 this game, but I'll go with 2.5 because Braga is way bigger than Željeznica. Like, this is one of those times when a Portuguese team is way more elite than whatever they are playing. You know, even Europe has those funny ones. This is one of them. Anyway, last one. KF Engatia and NK Celje. Another overscoring pair. 14 goals in the last 3 for Engatia. Celje 12 goals in the last 3. So 1.5 can work because it has a good odd. It's like 1.3, but over 2.5 can, you can stretch it out a little bit for over 2.5. It's not that hard. Don't forget to download my social media, betiqsocial, right? Don't forget to contact me on WhatsApp if you need any help managing risk, asking how to use our social media, and all those things. My WhatsApp is here or here. I don't know where they're going to put it, the guys that are going to edit, but it's either here or here, but it's somewhere. It's somewhere. And my WhatsApp and my Telegram, it's also there. We have channels on both WhatsApp and Telegram. Channels have the same names, two, one for me, one for the social media. Social media is betiqsocial. All the channels on all social medias. Mine personal is Problem Child. All social medias, all the channels have that name. Anyway, let's meet on the app.